My name is Mikey Jensen. I play guitar and sing in the band People Talk.
Hello, I am Robin Barrett. I play guitar in the band People Talk.
Hi, I'm Christian. I play guitar and bass and occasionally sing in People Talk.
Hey, I'm Hannah. I play drums in People Talk.
How did I become part of People Talk? I was actually in a different band. We were playing this kind of indie pop stuff with some friends.
Well, I was in a band with a good friend of ours, a mutual friend around most of the people in the band.
But it was really interesting. It really wasn't going the way that I was hoping.
That band ended because the friend actually moved away. Hi, Kelton.
And I bumped into Robin in the mall one day.
And we started talking about music, and
I'd seen him play with another band and I just thought he was awesome.
Mikey will tell you something different.
But I never think he'd want to play music with me because he's just so much better than I am at music.
But I actually thought Mikey was a very smart person and wanted to work with him.
So I told him that another friend of mine was looking for a guitarist.
I was like, hey, here, why don't I try playing for you?
And the day that Robin showed up at that other band practice, I just knew that there was something special. There was a connection, and immediately I just left that other band, and it was just so important for me to make music with Robin.
That's how People Talk basically started.
The other members of People Talk are crazy.
They're all just ridiculous, just super immature. They're like the kind of people you'd see walking on their hands in the middle of an office, or flipping chairs over, or yelling randomly.
First of all, you have Hannah, who has been playing with us for almost a year, and we don't know anything about her. She doesn't really talk much. She's like the bee's knees, the cat's meow, the cradle, but she never talks. It's crazy.
Hannah's the quiet, awesome, somewhat sensual member.
Hannah seems really quiet and held together, but Hannah would actually be the first person to push Mikey through a door if he didn't already run through one.
And then we have Christian. Christian's all like, let me tell you something. I'm gonna go to school and get a degree in philosophy or English lit or something, and I'm gonna be super sophisticated and spend $40,000 and then be unemployable because I would rather have knowledge. And we're like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Christian robbed an orphanage when he was 10. Not something he's proud of, but hey, it's the truth. It's the honest truth.
Well, there's Robin, which is the goofy child one.
I don't know that I've ever seen him serious. Robin's trademark move is his shrug. He just does this shrug thing. He's like, eh. Like, hey Robin, your house is burning down. Eh. Hey Robin, your girlfriend's on fire. Eh. Hey Robin, I scratched your guitar. You did what? And then Curtis. Let me tell you about Curtis. Curtis is probably one of the most talented people I've ever met, but he would not have you know it. It's like he doesn't want you to talk about him. He gets all red. And it's funny because he can barely speak. He's almost a mute. But he's like this tall, gentle, muscular giant.
Curtis has a really deep voice, and he's tall and handsome and stunning.
He's quiet. He's just Curtis.
Curtis is tall, dark, and handsome.
And then there's Mikey. He's just Mikey.
I mean, when you look at Mikey, some of you might think he looks like a mature individual. No, not the case. Mikey actually runs through doors frequently.
He's Mikey. He reminds me a lot of Billy Talent.
Oh, I'm Mikey. I'm like what happens if you put an orange on toothpicks and then you animated it and made it live.
My favorite thing about the band, besides Michael Jensen, is the fact that we all get along. We all work together really well, and so it's refreshing.
The entertainment that it's just like watching TV. There's just completely crazy people.
I've been in a lot of bands my whole life. This is the first band where I've ever just been able to relax. With People Talk, I just have to bring the most raw, basic idea, and then by the end of letting them do their thing, it's something incredible, something far beyond what I could have written on my own. Every single one of them is a better musician than I am, and I just feel so blessed to work with them every day.
My favorite thing about the band is our incredible amount of modesty. I think we sound like the sweet combination of 5 people who are pretty good at what they do and make some sweet gems for the ears of people who are awaiting incredible new music.
I would say like a strange but perfect mix between My Chemical Romance and Jimmy Eat World, which I think is actually the definition of awesome. Like if you looked up awesome in the dictionary, it would max out at My Chemical Romance and Jimmy Eat World. And I think we're right there. Not pretentious or anything though.
We're funding the album basically out of our own pockets, mostly out of Mikey's pocket. We've got our hands in there pretty deep.
We are funding the album with money and occasionally trading bear pelts.
No, we're scrimping and saving.
We also had a lot of help winning 50% off of studio time through a contest held by a studio called Amplitude Audio, and it's been going pretty good so far. So. The plan to get People Talk to the world is simple. We're going to use the Wi-Fi to log into people's brains and download People Talk into their brains. So one day they're going to wake up and be like, hey, what's this song in my head? And they're like, it's People Talk. Hey, who is People Talk? I know who People Talk is. Why do I know who People Talk is?
I think the answer is in the band name itself. We hope that if we work hard and we play well, people are going to spread our music. People will talk about us. We put up a website, peopletalkmusic.com. We're recording this album. We have fantastic people who we're working with to help us create these fantastic videos. In the end, People Talk is only going to spread if people talk. And that's what we're working on. Let our fans promote us. As long as people talk, we'll bring you to the world. And hopefully it turns out well.